Brett Favre took an L against fellow Hall of Famer Shannon Sharpe. An L. So we're going to talk about this briefly because I want to make sure I get this out before y'all go to the polls on tomorrow. If you see this after the polls have closed, the message is still the same. Somehow, some way, the corruption here in the state of Mississippi has to cease. And the average Mississippian has to have a fair shot. The average Mississippian has to have equal justice under the law. We gotta have that. But I hope, and I'm taping this right now on November 6th. November 7th is tomorrow. The polls will be open. I'm hoping that something changes. But even if it does not, the fight shall continue. But let's talk about this briefly. But before I do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first. And this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button, share. Put all you people on, hit that like button. And follow me across all social media. You see it coming across your screen right now, okay? But yes, Brett Favre had filed a lawsuit against not only Shannon Sharpe, he also filed a lawsuit against ESPN's Pat McAfee, okay? Basically trying to hit them up for defamation, you know what I'm saying? When both of them spoke on their respective shows, Shannon being on Undisputed at the time and Pat McAfee doing his YouTube thing. I don't think he was quite at ESPN yet, okay? But with Shannon Sharpe, he basically accused Brett Favre of stealing money from the poorest of people, okay? And basically in this suit, they were like, reasonable people should know he was not talking about that Brett Favre went up in folks' house and stole money, okay? Or to read it to you directly. It says the judge found that no reasonable person would think that Favre actually went into the homes of poor people and took their money. That he committed the crime of theft, larceny against any particular poor person in Mississippi. Okay. And that's true. Anybody that saw what Shannon Sharpe said got common sense to know what the fuck was going on. But now, his analogy is right, though. His analogy is right. The fact that TANF money, again, TANF stands for Temporary Assistance for Needy Families. It is welfare money. These folks in this Mississippi welfare scandal had money going to all these big wigs and well-connected people and stuff like that, and they were just doing all this fuck shit with the money. Brett Favre, one of them. Ted DiBiase Jr., one of them, okay? Folks have gone to jail behind this goddamn scandal. But still, we see Brett Favre running around here basically unscathed, other than in the court of public opinion. And that's only by people like me and you. That's only by people like me and you. In Tate Reeves' circle, Brett Favre good. He ain't did no wrong. He ain't been charged criminally. Y'all see how they just, and I talked about this previously, y'all see how he was supposed to testify before this election, and then they pushed his testimony until after the election. At first, even when he was going to testify, they was trying to keep the testimony sealed. You can't make this up. Can't make it up. Well, some authors do try to make it up, but it's not supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be like this. So yes, the courts were right to dismiss this case against Shannon Sharpe. Brett Favre up here want to get in his feelings because folks calling him out in the national media. When national media got on his ass, that when he got in his feelings. See, Shannon Sharpe, again, fellow Hall of Famer, Pat McAfee show is wildly popular and shit like that. Oh, he had to try to get at them boys. Shit. If he see what the hell I been saying about him, he gonna want me thrown under the jail. Because I've called for his ass to go to prison. That's what I've called for. But at some point, we, the people, the average citizens, we got to stop accepting that there are two kinds of justice. There's a justice for us, and there's a justice system for the well-to-do, well-connected. And Tate Reeves is emblematic of that. How is he? First, he said he ain't had nothing to do with this. You see how he up here touting that endorsement of Donald Trump, motherfucking ass, the former criminal in chief. You see all the indictments he got, and Tate Reeves still up here happily letting everybody know that Donald Trump likes me. Tate Reeves is one of them ones. You saw his brother. In the text messages. The text out there. I did a segment about it. Go watch that segment if you missed that. His brother was trying to smooth this thing over for Brett Favre. No, Brett Favre don't need no goddamn PR director. That man needs prison for what he did. That's my opinion on it. Let me cover myself. That's my opinion on it. And First Amendment says I have freedom of speech, and I can say that. Well, motherfucker be trying to sue me. Hell, I can say that. If the courts don't get him, the court of the real ones say that motherfucker need to go to jail for what he did. Put it on something.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel, because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.